Alexa TV presents in 3, 2, 1. Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
All this week on Dateline Schools, we're learning how local school districts are communicating not only with their parents and their students and staff, but also with the community as a whole. And to tell us all about it, my special guest is the Director of Communications for Port Huron Schools, Keely Baribeau. And Keely, I know, I mentioned before that newsletters is a big thing that a lot of people still do. And I know your superintendent still does it. Not in the written, not in the page form, but electronically. Tell us what he does.
He does. He puts out every single Monday by noon. We're sharing what some of the top news items are throughout the district, and usually some type of personal message of focus that Mr. Kane has that he thinks is important. Anybody can subscribe to that information at superintendent@phasd.us. If you just send an email to that email address, then you're automatically subscribed to it. It's a great tool to sort of provide links and things like that where people can go find further information about a whole host of different areas and topics. So it's an important communication tool from the superintendent and leadership.
And I know before that, something like that would just kind of go to key communicators or key leaders around the community. But this is something that he really wants to get out to the whole community, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, the Blue Water Chamber of Commerce helps us with distribution of it in a secondary format, and so that's really helpful. And the more people know what's going on in the schools, I think the more that they're going to feel that they're a part of that community, part of that education organization, which is a critical organization in our entire region. I mean, we're the second largest employer. We're the 22nd largest school district in the state, and we definitely have a lot of progress that we're making, and we want the community to know about that. We want people to feel excited about knowing what's going on in their schools and about the achievements being made.
And I know also part of it, things that he includes in there are things like promoting the Crosstown Showdown, which just happened a few weeks ago, and you're trying to get a new gym floor at Northern, and you had a lot of other activities too. How's the community responded to those requests?
That's been really exciting to see. They've been responding amazingly well. I think that they've been very generous. Our Fund Our Floor campaign was a success. Jason Kasparian, the athletic director at Port Huron Northern, and the principal Chip Mossett were successful in going and getting a number of sponsors throughout the community to donate $10,000 each toward that $120,000 goal for the gym floor. I mean, it's a 50-year-old floor, so it was due. And Crosstown Showdown just raised in the ballpark of $20,000, and this was its third year, and that money goes toward the Port Huron Schools Endowment Fund, which grants to college access programs, and it's also looking toward focusing granting on STEAM and STEM programs, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. So those are some of the things that that funding goes toward, and people have been very generous. It's been wonderful to see how supportive they've been of those organizations and the schools.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.